Geminites, we're going to be launching our Indiegogo campaign for the Gem Mint Dynamite Box any day now. That's right, we have a box that not only has an exclusive variant for Bettie Page, Curse of the Banshee one, done by the very talented Jae Lee. Of course, it has a gem Easter egg on it as well, but it's also going to come with bookmarks, tote bags, t-shirts, pins, buttons, and more, and there's still time to qualify for the RSVP bonus. If you RSVP now before the campaign goes live and end up purchasing a box, you'll also get an exclusive Joe Jusko Witchblade card signed by the man himself. Hit the link in the description to RSVP now. The campaign's going to launch very soon. And what's going on, everybody? Gem Mint here with another statue unboxing and review. We got to give a big shout out to Mike Cecilia for sending us through this Nightwing Samurai quarter scale statue by XM Studios. Before we get into the unboxing, make sure you're subscribed. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. You know we got a giveaway going on once we hit our next subscriber milestone of 150K, and we're giving away this DC Author's premium format by Sideshow. All you got to do is be subscribed, leave a like, and comment on this video, and if you hang around until the end, I'll give you more details on the giveaway. Alright guys, you see the box turning. I wanted to show some different angles, different than your typical black XM box, so that was kind of a nice surprise. Let's get this box on the floor. We'll take out the XM envelope and we'll see what it has inside. It looks like it has two pieces here. One of them is the contents of the box, which the reverse side has the QR code with the video for the assembly, and of course it has an art print. So this one has a beautiful art print with Nightwing on top of this statue. Like all XM art prints, it's an artistic depiction of the statue itself. Well, let's get those out the way. We're gonna go ahead and undo the straps. We're gonna lift up the top layer here and see what's inside. All right, so here's all the pieces. We're gonna remove the tissue paper and let's start taking a look at these guys one at a time. So the first thing we're gonna look at is this bow. I love how huge this bow is. So much detail in the sculpt. I like the color scheme that we're gonna see throughout. You have that silver, that gold, and of course that baby blue trim looks great. I love how modern this bow is. Has his hand attached to it. Some good details on the handle, on the glove, and I like the functionality of the bow as well. This is a little piece of cloth from the statue that our statue is standing on, so you'll see when we do the assembly how that's gonna look. Then we have his left hand, one of three left hands holding a kunai, the same weapon that Scorpion uses from Mortal Kombat.
Get over here!
Again, I like that baby blue highlight in the middle. You have the silver blade portion, the same kind of glove details. That looks awesome. And there's actually 4 separate kunai which are going to go on his thighs, and you can actually remove 1 or 2 or however many you want, especially if you have him holding one in his hand. Alright, then we have his quiver. This is one of the 3 display options that can go on his back. The arrows are going to go in here. We already saw his bow, so of course you can't have a bow without arrows, right? So 6 arrows, will show that during assembly. Alright, then we have 2 different hand switch outs here. This is him holding his batons. I used to wreck people online with this when I used to use Nightwing playing Injustice on PlayStation. A lot of great detail here. I like the dull silver look to it. You have baby blue trim not only on the glove like the other hands, but also on the baton itself. So really nice attention to detail here. Then we have a right hand switch out, so this will make more sense during assembly. This one, he's not holding a weapon whatsoever. This is for if he's holding his kunai in his left hand. His right hand doesn't have any other weapons, so there you go. Here are the arrows, so you know, a little bit hard to film, but there are 6 of these. They're quality arrows. They don't feel like they break too easily. You have some silver on the tip and on the back. And then we have his batons that can go on his back if you don't choose to display them in his hand. Because if he's got the batons in his hands, they're not going to be on his back, so it's a good switch out option. Alright, then we have a little piece of wood here. This is just going to be an accent on the base, but great detail there. It looks like real wood. Can't ask for much more than that. And then let's take a look at the portraits. This is one of 3. This is like his Judge Dredd portrait, almost like his Batman portrait because you can only see the bottom part of his face. But it's like a helmet. He's got his ponytail in the back. I like that highlight of blue on the hair. That looks good. Nice texturing on the back of the helmet. It's like a motorcycle helmet. Nice shine to it, gold fading to silver. And then you have this more Japanese inspired mask. I think I have a mask like this playing Mortal Kombat 11 with Scorpion. This time you could see the full back of his head, all of his hair, great sculpted in detail there on the hair going into the ponytail, and an awesome looking mask. This is really the samurai version here. And then we have more of a traditional Nightwing mask with that regular mask that you see in the comics. It's a little bit different, more detail in it. It's got the blue, it's got the silver, skin tones look good. You can see the different color of the lips from the skin. Same type of ponytail hair there, but you have more of more of the bangs on the front. All right, so that's everything off that top layer. Let's remove that and get to the bottom layer here. There we go, removing the tissue paper. Very nice. And let's start with that big wooden piece here. So this is gonna go on the base. Great detail. You have the wood, the brown, that metal piece on the front there. Nice kind of calligraphy to it. Very realistic. And it's gonna add to that stone base that we have going on here. All right, so here's his right arm. It only comes with one right arm, but it has 3 right hand switch outs. You have great difference of texturing on the inside of the arm. Then you have armor and metal gauntlets on the outside. Here is one of his 2 left arm switch outs. So this is the one that's grabbing an arrow from behind his back. Again, that same color scheme, right? You have almost like a greenish on the fabric with that baby blue trim, the silver and gold armor. Love it. And then the other left arm. So this is gonna be the one where he could either hold the kunai or he can hold one of those batons. But I really like the color schemes here. A lot of great sculpted in detail, menacing with the spikes. Looks great. And then the body himself. Man, so intricate. Like, I really like that weird kind of pattern that's on his legs. It's very shiny, got like a blue metallic look to it. His shin guards look awesome. Man, so much sculpted in detail into the costume design in itself. The back with those plates of armor, very cool. Straps going around the sides. And that base is pretty heavy, y'all. I'm not gonna lift it up under the camera here, so we'll put it on the turntable. We'll look at that better when we do the assembly and review. But before we do the assembly, let's give a shout out to our partner, Street Level Hero. SLH LA has exclusive variants with new drops every Tuesday and Thursday. You can save 10% on any item on the store anytime you shop there by using the code GEMMINT at checkout. Same thing goes for their sister site, that's SpidermanBooth.com. They have $30 mystery boxes where you're guaranteed 5 comics of retail value. 1 box out of every round will have their GP, their giveaway prize, and this one is a raw copy of New Mutants 98, the first appearance of Deadpool. This round will last until July 21st, so pick up a box now, use that same code to save that same 10%, and good luck on that GP. All right, and on to the assembly. First thing we're gonna do is key in this bigger piece of wood on that right side of the base. Then that little piece keys in on top of that piece of wood. So there we go. Make sure that's in there nice and snug. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and get Nightwing on top of the statue. His left foot has a key with a peg. The right foot has just a key. And then here's that little piece of fabric. It's a piece of fabric from the statue. So there we go. All right, so his right arm, like I said, that's the only right arm. And right now we're gonna go ahead and put his right hand without a weapon. And then we'll start with this left arm option. So this is gonna be the one where we can stick the kunai in his hand. So boom, there we go. And since he's holding one, we'll put just one on his left thigh, and the right thigh will have the other 2 kunai. There we go, we wanna be accurate. And then let's go ahead and put the batons on his back. And then we'll set this one off with his regular head sculpt. And that's a great look. So this is one of the 3 options, and you actually have more options if you combine them all. So removing the kunai, we'll put the baton in his left hand. We'll do the same with the right hand. We'll go ahead and change out the portrait to the helmeted portrait. I feel like that's what he would use with the batons. And since he's got the batons in his hands, we're gonna take them off his back, and there's just like a little piece that you can put in there to fill in the hole, and it becomes part of the costume. So nothing on his back when he has this look. Let's go ahead and put the other kunai on his thigh. All right, now let's go ahead and change that left arm. We'll put the left arm with his hand raised up. We'll switch out the head sculpt once again. Man, that looks great. We'll go ahead and remove that little piece out of his back, put the quiver there, and then we'll start loading this bad boy up with arrows. So it was a little tough to get all the arrows in there. I think you could really fit about 4 comfortably, maybe just 3 in there regular, and then have the 4th one halfway out and halfway in his hand. You don't really need to put all the arrows in there. But then that last one, like I said, you could kind of angle it a little bit and have it on in his hand. And I had it a little bit stretched out too far. I ended up fixing it. You'll see when we get into the review. Then we'll remove the baton out of his right hand and put the bow. Man, that looks great. Wow, seriously impressed with this piece, guys. This one retailed $1,150, had an edition size of just $599, and it stands just shy of 24 inches tall. The base features a statue of an Oni. He's got this satchel over his shoulder, broken wood planks everywhere with great detail in it. The wood piece that we showed up close had more of a brown color, but the other pieces have almost like a cherry dark red color to them, so those look awesome. You have some mud and some concrete on the bottom of the base as well. And you can see the gold trim around the wood plank on the back. It has scratches throughout, as well as a lot of realistic wood textures. Nightwing's costume design is amazing, with the armor, with the fabric, with the weaponry, and all the different switch outs. I mean, you have 3 different distinct switch outs here that you could swap back and forth. Right now I have him with the kunai in his left hand, nothing in his right hand, his batons on his back, but then you can see where we switch that out, where we remove the batons off his back, put the batons in his hands, switch the portrait out to the helmet, or even switch that out to the samurai mask, having the quiver with the arrows on his back and the bow in his hand. So although a little bit more expensive than other quarter scale pieces, you get a lot of bang for your buck when it comes to the switch out options here. I don't personally collect the samurai line because honestly I just don't have enough room. I think they look great. I reviewed the prototypes for Batman and the Joker Orochi, which both looked awesome. This one looks awesome as well, but let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Like I said, we're doing a giveaway for our next subscriber milestone of 150k, and we're giving away the Deja Thor's premium format by Sideshow. All you gotta do is be subscribed, leave a like, and comment below. Once we hit the milestone, we'll go live the following Sunday, pick a random video where I promoted the giveaway, and use a YouTube random comment generator to draw a worldwide winner. So make sure to comment on as many videos as possible for a better chance to win. That's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate you watching, but don't go anywhere. Check out my other statue unboxing and reviews as I leave you with Nightwing spinning on the turntable. Stay minty.